Make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, know them down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron and Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have a open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time, it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below.
Supposedly tonight it's supposed to be all shit.
So Aaron's meeting the seedy chicken hustler in the middle of downtown Goddard tomorrow.
Eggs were expensive for a long time. It created an entire black market, I think, is what happened.
Yeah, so
and now we have chicken dealers.
Now there's chicken hustlers.
We are getting our eggs from chicken dealers on the street, and we're getting our weed from stores.
And he's also muscling the city of Winfield into allowing chickens.
I'm not muscling
no,
them, but I
is.
think
he is.
I am going to the city planning commission meeting.
Yeah.
Because
he's bringing the Karen papers. He's making sure we're getting.
So
no, guys, look. Local politics is where you can make a voice.
And I want chickens in Winfield.
You guys have every right to go to every city council meeting.
Absolutely.
Sounds terrible.
And you should.
Well, if there's some shit on your mind, and there's some,
if there's some stuff,
and there's something that you actually do. All jokes aside, if there is some shit you care about, like
you
chickens in Winfield,
you want to be a part of something instead of just sitting on your couch bitching about something.
Or making jokes. I'm making jokes on a dumb podcast.
Go right ahead. Yeah.
But anyway, the great chicken battle begins in Winfield. He's going to have illegal chickens as of tomorrow.
Allegedly. Asshole. Shit.
Nobody knows where he lives in Winfield. They won't find it. It'll be all right. Just listen for the chickens, I guess.
Yeah. No, and it's so funny because there's like chickens right by the hospital.
Uh-huh.
There's chickens off 19th Street. Everybody can see. It's like,
you have to be right outside of town to have your chicken coop up?
It's a law they don't enforce.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, why is this on the books?
Yeah, let's all...
Better to ask forgiveness than permission in this case, I think.
I can't have chickens? We had no idea.
Yeah.
They pull this as evidence.
Yeah. Nobody in
have some
Winfield.
eggs?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a loud voice in any community. I'm kind of a loud voice. And I just don't want people going, oh, well, you have illegal chickens.
Well, you will.
I'm not listening to your rhetoric, sir.
Well, I mean, you kind of will.
Well, I'm just saying, like, look, I don't want to have illegal chickens. I want to have fucking legal chickens because I should
He's trying to be
allowed-
on the light side of the law. Is
I'm
what he's
trying
saying.
to be on the
people.
right side. When that fails, fuck your law. That's how it's actually going to go. But at the same time, I would rather be on the right side of your law. So if I can be a part of changing
Yeah.
that,
better.
I will.
For the better. We'll chicken up the whole.
And
I will try my very best.
And hopefully it'll encourage other people to have chickens too.
Well, you can have chickens in Wichita. I don't know why. What's the big deal? I mean,
You can have up to 4 chickens here without a license.
Mhm.
Well,
But
you should
anyway.
be able to have 6 in Winfield.
the great chicken debate. March is on.
Anyway.
Speaking of chickens,
Oh my God, really?
yeah,
Chicken related events.
yeah, and crocheting.
Okay.
Okay.
So there is a term called winning yarn chicken, and that's when you're getting to the very end of your project, and you have like this. You can tell that it's either you're
almost
gonna-
done.
It's almost done. So you're either gonna make it through or you're not, and that's called yarn chicken. And I'm actually wearing.
So you're
mine
racing the end
Oh,
of the
beautiful.
yarn. Is this like you're racing the
You're
end of the
racing the yarn
chicken
yarn?
champion.
Yeah.
right here.
So that means you usually dell out enough yarn for the project.
That I get my project done, and if not, I know how to tie on the yarn.
But it's
to-
a pain in the ass.
It makes a
isn't
little
it?
knot in the back of the thing.
Yes, but it's exciting, you know. Or
And
at
some
least
old
it's
lady,
like-
some old lady flips
It's
over
a
the
race.
end of
Isn't
it,
it? It's a race.
and is like, "You fucked the chicken on this one. You didn't get there." Though she would know, huh?
Yep. Yarn
That's
chicken.
crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So great segue.
I'm glad there was a segue. I was wondering how we're going to get out of that.
Get out of the chickens. Yeah, it's always a little weird in this place. But here we do have a little bit of an idea. We're going to reach out to our fans a little bit. We have the end of 3 years coming up. Me and Aaron have been sitting here talking shit with a bunch of great people
Crazy.
for 156 episodes plus. I mean, we've done all the other stuff. So we're probably around a couple 200 plus episodes, but we've done a lot of our weekly episodes, and we haven't missed very many weeks. So we're right there on that date. So if there's we're thinking about maybe kind of an all inclusive. If you've been a guest before, you're welcome, and we just have a party at the Hideout.
That could be super fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
that
you were
could be-
ever on the
that
show,
could be awesome.
if you've ever been on the show, you're allowed to come in.
Yeah, but like, all right. So I'm just
spitballing here. I have no
I'm
fucking idea.
picturing the night go down, and how this looks is I'm stuck here behind the camera, and I can't go explore my own party.
Well, yeah, there's a little bit of that. We'll still just do an hour podcast.
I don't know that I want to do that.
just an hour though. Still.
Yeah, just
We'll get the mobile mics and we'll get a transmitter.
or just we'll check in every once in a while and let everybody talk to everybody.
No.
Oh yeah, y'all.
Yeah, like we don't have to host it. Maybe just people sit up here talk shit on us for a minute.
We obviously have fun.
Be fun.
Yeah, we've really got some headway on this one. But
We've thought this through.
and we thought about
We're
maybe,
very good at this.
we
guys.
thought about maybe just swinging for a big guest in town, and talking shit on them the whole time. Switch it up. Do a roast.
Who would be a big guest in Wichita, Kansas? What do you think?
You could have me
What do you
on.
think? Big guest, Wichita, Kansas. Huh?
Uh,
Kirstie Alley. We'll go Kirstie
she's
Alley.
dead.
She's dead.
Yeah, well, that ain't
But
gonna
that's
work
what
at all.
I did think that at first.
Joe
It would-
Walsh.
honestly,
Joe Walsh.
it would be more impressive to have her on now. That she's
Joe
dead.
Walsh.
I mean, we get our corpse on here. Boy, that would turn some heads.
Joe Walsh would be good.
Wayne
Joe Walsh
Goldstein
is Joe Walsh still? alive?
Wayne Gottstein
would
is
be a
the-
lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Wayne's always fun. Man.
I don't know who that is.
Split lip ratio.
Mandolin player for.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen them a bunch, but I never knew any of their actual names of the guys in the band. But I've definitely they were the band that drew me to the Winfield Festival first.
And Wayne just kind of beat cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Tough
reach out to that
motherfucker.
show.
Yeah.
He kind of punched the fuck out of cancer. So
Nice. That'd be a cool show.
yeah, he's awesome. He's
But
in
yeah,
Lawrence,
we're
though.
kicking around some ideas. If anybody knows, the following week will be the Aaron and Austin Show Presents month coming up. On Friday night, we're having
season premiere.
season
4 premiere.
of the show.
Time and Space, baby.
Time and Space. My favorite local band are running around. Then they're going to do.
And we're going to follow that up with a Aaron and Austin Show live concert series presents
And it's just
Time
like.
and Space. It's going to be awesome.
And it's just like the Oddballs. They're going to be recording a live. They're going to be recording a live album on that. So, and this is going to be kind of a private party deal. They're charging $20 at the door for this. So it's an hour of being a part of the recording. They'll probably play a few other songs. I'm obligating you guys to that. So, you know.
Well, it's happened the last couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, you got everything set up. We're having some fun. Everybody's having some drinks.
Look, guys, really what's happening is that people are catching on to the fact that we are able to give you live studio quality audio. So you can come and record a live record. There's video of the entire thing. You can cut videos out of this thing. And you actually, at the $500 mark that we sell this, you're able to charge at the door and make some money back.
Yeah, I mean,
the whole point of this is to give you guys content to promote yourself.
And people
are catching on, guys. So.
And what we told the bands is you're renting the venue. So the Oddballs decided to do a fully free show for all of their fans.
And we had about 20, 30.
Oh yeah, well, I think we. I mean,
really,
fun. If you count everybody, production people, and everything, there's 40+ people.
It was super fun. It was a cool
so
show.
if anybody's seen our venue, we've really found a niche spot for doing a live concert streaming series. The room sounds amazing. Annie and Phil worked their ass off to do the audio and visual for this thing.
It looks and sounds great.
It looks and sounds great. And like I said, it's really aimed towards artists that don't have a whole lot of music out in the ether at the moment. Like, it's great because you can come in, do a show, make some money, get some promotion, and then also you leave there with a live album that you can put out. So if your band's half worth the shit at playing live and you got our original material, come hit us up. I mean, because I really think it's going to be something that's catching fire. We've already got Flatland Dub Club that's interested. We've got a bunch of other bands that are trying to get with this, and we're, if we get enough of them, we'll start doing 2 of them a month. If people are going to pay for them, we'll get them in there. We don't give a shit.
I want every musician in Wichita to have a Aaron Austin Show Presents package.
Yeah.
This is how we sound live. This is how we look live.
And I just want musicians that are struggling to find their studio. There's been a lot of people I talked to, haven't found the studio that's right for them. It's a lot of money. You don't know how to get your songs out there on platforms, how to get them out on all the streaming platforms so they're easy to get a hold of. This is a real easy way. $100 a band member and there you are. And you're out there pumping out and you got music we can actually sell. Because it's really hard to tell people about your band if you don't have any music. And I much appreciate people still trying to do the real thing. We have Fire and Time and Spatium. Fire. We love you guys. We love all those bands that are still trying to give out fucking CDs and shit. But that's dead. I hate to say it, but it is. So if I can't find your stuff on, also, I mean, you can still do the CDs and the cassettes and stuff for nostalgia. There still will be some market for that. But if you don't have that and a streaming platform content, you're wasting your fucking time. You really are. I ain't handing out CDs on my fucking podcast every week. So I'm just here to tell you, it's hard to get a hold of that shit.
That would be weird. That would be weird.
Here's a tape of my podcast this week, guys. God, I'm tired of fucking doing the legwork handing these things out.
Like a VHS tape.
It's crazy. I like hard copies of music.
I do too. It's just not a valuable resource anymore. And you have to have both if you have one.
But I blew the speakers out in my car, and so we're going to get new speakers, and it's like we have to do the whole thing over.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And I'm like, but I want a CD player. And it's like, no, you can't do that.
Nobody makes that.
Yeah.
It's hardly a thing. Well, no, you can still buy the old Pioneer style ones like we grew up with.
I would have to get the factory speakers for my car, or else
the 6x9s.
No, you're lucky if you had 6x9s. Usually they're 5x8s or the 6x2s. Even you wouldn't even have the good ones.
It's just easier to update it and Bluetooth it, or
these days and age, honestly, if you got too much of a problem, putting a Bluetooth speaker in your car is easier than fucking with that.
But what I'm saying, and I think you're saying, is that if I go out to the club on a Friday night and I like that band and I try to support them, I buy their CD.
Now you have to buy the T-shirts.
Now, what do I do with the fucking CD? I got to go to my computer. I got to download this to my fucking flash drive or my playlist or whatever the hell. I would just rather just put the CD in.
Well, I even have problems when people send me shit on Spotify. I'm not a Spotify. I don't pay for Spotify, so I click on their song and it plays a song that's related to that song, and I might get to that one someday. So thanks.
Thanks
so
for
nothing.
I
can't listen to it. So I have an Apple phone. I use Apple Music, but it's best when they send you the SoundCloud or whatever, really, because you at least listen to it for the most part. But no one listens to SoundCloud. I wonder why that didn't take off. It's such a free, pretty nice, easy service to use, and it just people send you SoundCloud shit, they're trash. I don't, but if someone sends you SoundCloud, you're like, this music's probably trash.
And anybody can be on it too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the beauty of LimeWire before it crashed all of our computers.
Well, yeah. Well, that was still like more of a sharing of files. Like, I mean, I guess it's same. But like,
You know what I say?
I mean, it seemed. I mean, LimeWire seemed different than SoundCloud. I mean, LimeWire just went crazy. I mean, it got to where you could get anything from anything on that.
LimeWire was insane.
Yeah, it was, but it was cool for a while. Like when Napster and all that shit was going down. But anyway, no one gives a shit. But hey, I want to echo one thing for the city of Wichita. Justin Brown said this today, so I'm gonna give him credit for it first and foremost. It doesn't matter if you don't like NCAA basketball or whatever. The city getting that thing is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
It really is a
So
big
too.
boost for a ton of businesses in this town. And it's really a nice time to showcase what we do have here is somewhat of a pretty nice city. Most times it gets somewhat of some bad raps, with all the people getting killed.
What with all the murder and drugs?
Yeah. No, but really, I mean, at the end of the day, I really find Wichita to be a pretty nice place to live.
I
And
like Wichita.
and when we have cool shit like this and nothing goes down and they've continued to have it, showcasing our city is always something that you should take pride in. People like to talk shit on this place. If we get cool shit in town and you fuck it up, then we look like dumbasses. I would prefer that we don't. So I'm going to echo what Justin Brown said today. Act like you got some sense and support the cool things and make sure that our businesses in town can
Yeah.
make some good money off shit like that. Because there's one cool thing that's coming up. Drop the bomb a little bit. What's coming up? Aaron, what's coming up this summer?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
I
about.
know you don't. I know you don't.
God damn, what?
What we going to happen? Coming up at Eberly Farms. Drop them a little something.
Oh, okay.
Drop them
okay.
a little something.
All right, well, this is a lot early, so thanks.
I know you weren't ready for it too.
Yeah, this
That's why I left you hanging and let you drumming on the table like an asshole.
Yeah. 20 minutes in, we had an interview.
No. So,
sorry.
Eberly Farms, we are working on a summer concert series. Eberly Farms has a new
You remember
owner.
that joint?
Yes, I've played
Yeah.
there before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking interesting joint
So-
to have coming back around.
So there's a new owner trying
Okay.
to breathe some new life into the place. We're going to do a summer concert series.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd
So
be
they're
cool.
going to start trying to make that a new venue here in town
I-
on the regular.
I am helping them book this.
And that's clear,
Series?
like West 20,
Yeah.
East 21st Street.
West
Way
24.
west.
West
Way
20.
west.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost all the way to. It's on the way out to Cheney. Really, it's on the way out to the 135th Street YMCA that's out there.
Oh, that's where I live,
Yeah,
pretty much.
21st,
Yeah,
21st
right,
and
right.
135th Street, basically.
Okay.
Between 135th and 119th is where
I'll
it's
be
at.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Eberly
It's-
Farms is going to be good.
I love when they add a new
That's cool.
venue. Well, I love when they add a new venue to town when there's somewhere else for people to play music in a cool new setting. You got another new venue owner, and Aaron gets to be a part of it. So the Aaron and Austin Show will, help a lot of promotion
Heck
for this
yeah.
stuff. And
So when I was 14 years old, I played a Miss Teen USA pageant there.
Played like an instrument.
No, he was in the pageant.
My band was the party band.
no, he was
Okay.
in the pageant.
Okay,
He
cool.
looked so good in a dress. It was amazing.
Right. Still do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I walked in there and that unlocked that memory. Like I was like, oh,
Oh,
that happened
cool.
here.
This is the place.
And I was like, was there like taxidermy heads all along that wall? And she goes, oh my God, yes. They're like,
Taxidermy's
there
so
was
weird.
all, and I was like,
Where are they
okay,
now?
So that's, well, okay, so I found the story. They wanted to sell all that to her for $30,000, and she's like, no, this is pretty bad, old.
Well, do you do the legwork on those?
taxidermy.
What are those
I'm
things
not-
worth?
Take it.
Taxidermy is expensive, but like when it's really old, it looks bad.
Yuck.
I can see that. It ages.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of old furs.
Dusty.
Yeah, here's a bunch
You could
of,
crochet a fucking taxidermy thing. That'd be kind of cool.
here's a bunch of dusty
You
death.
can
Let's go.
crochet anything.
Now let's picture this.
Pretty much.
Picture.
No, you can crochet anything.
Yeah, you can.
We
We are.
will be
We,
shit
it
at
remains to be seen on our end. So we got Juliet Cellador here. Nailed it.
Yeah.
You did actually. I think you
You
did.
did. You did.
Mark
Nailed
this name on
it.
your calendar. It's the first time he's ever got anybody's name right. Going on.
Oh, I love the awkward silence afterwards. Like, holy shit. that
Holy
was,
shit, you did it. Yeah. Usually I have to correct you, and I didn't have to. That's
I
excellent.
dove right in.
That is
But
worth a shot, I
she
think.
does a bunch of cool shit. We said Annie turned me onto her page where say your page.
Just my Facebook page.
What's the eat? Or yeah, I said it that wrong. What's that called?
Et?
Yeah, what is that
So
about?
Et is like Juliet, et. And that's just kind of like my shortened, make it simple, easy tag. Like if I make
like your logo banner type thing.
Yeah, and there's like the T's are crossed with a needle and thread.
Oh,
so
all right.
yeah. But
I thought it was a cool logo.
thank you.
So was the artistic venture always starting in crocheting, or did you start somewhere else and kind of leaped into this? Like, where'd the craftiness come from?
So I've been only crocheting for like 2.5 years.
Okay.
I started sewing, so needle and thread.
That's similar. I mean, kind of. No, but no.
Textile, fiber. I mean,
This you kind of create something out of nothing, right? Don't you
Yeah.
kind of sew
it's like
fabrics
3D
together?
printing with yarn, yarn.
Oh, that's
There you go.
But,
There you go.
that
is a great
way to put it.
But I mean, you're still creating something. You're creating a wearable, or a stuffed animal, or really anything. I think you're still taking something from your mind or your heart, and you're shaping it. So
Manifestation. Basically.
yeah. So I started off sewing. I consider myself a seamstress. I've been doing that for like 20 years.
Epic.
And
How'd that start?
you know what? It started with me being like a teenager and seeing like the Delia's magazines. You remember those with all the cool clothes?
No, a guy.
Okay, all right. You remember those magazines, right?
Aaron?
But
Shut up.
and not being able to afford,
He's like, that's a great mag. Get out of here.
not being able to afford anything that I saw and wanted in those catalogs. And I'm like, I'm going to make it myself. And I was at a festival one year and saw a girl running around in a Smurf skirt. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, what is
Smurf skirt?
a Smurf skirt?
It's all original. So wearing some original clothes.
Well, hey, and there was only one Smurf skirt, and it belonged to Smurfette.
Right, yeah, yes.
So there was really only one.
So the whole gang, right? And I'm like, what is this? This is so awesome. And she was like, it's a bed sheet. It's a bed sheet. And I just cut it up and turned it into a skirt. And I was like, that's it. That's
Amazing.
me.
Yeah.
And so I've been collecting cartoon vintage bed sheets for the last 20 years too. And upcycling those into just, you name it, whatever.
So do the fitted ones work, or do you got to have the regular sheet?
Anything will do. I'll
You can
even
use the
take a
fitted ones?
pillowcase and
Those
turn
fucking
it
fitted
into-
ones are bitchy.
They're not
Only
as
on the
much.
corners, only on the corners.
And I cut,
I guess you
and I
can
cut
cut
that.
the corners.
I cut that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
makes sense.
Take the elastic off and let it sit.
Yeah. But so with the bed sheets, I do anything like where I'm at right now with them is I'm taking them and turning them into patches and adding them to denim vests and jackets and like making starter battle jackets. Battle
That
vests.
sounds badass.
Like, here is this thing that you love. Now you add to it. Like, draw on, like add pins, add more patches.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass.
And so,
So you're taking the individual graphics
Yes.
off of some of these things.
I'm wearing one right now. And
Yeah,
if I may
okay,
say,
okay.
so in the 20 years of collecting bed sheets, my holy grail of bed sheets has been the I think it's like 91 Ren and Stimpy bed sheet.
There's a collectible
God.
out there, is what we're
That
saying.
sounds-
It
It's a hard one to get.
It is so
So we
freaking
can't.
rare.
So we can't Google it right now and order that.
I looked it up just the other day, and it's not on eBay or Etsy. And so,
is there like a black market for bed sheets we got to get on to find these bad
well,
ones?
you're sitting next to somebody who kind of has, I'm in it.
She may or may not be
So
the
anywho,
black market for.
I've looked and looked and looked and never been able to find it. I've seen pictures of it, and then finally I saw it, and I was like, I need this, and
You tackled that 3-year-old. You're not getting this mother.
right.
But no 3-year-old would be after. No 3-year-old would be after Ren and
So
Stimpy.
I'm
It'd be
gonna-
like a 30-year-old dude like us.
Yeah.
Well, you just might when you see this, because last weekend was
Comic
Comic-Con
book
Oh yeah, it was.
at Century 2.
Shout out to Comic Con. Those are always cool.
And you know who was there?
I know Kane was there for sure, and a few
Yes.
others.
Billy West.
Oh really?
So I'm going to turn around and make sure you guys can see this.
Love it. Oh my God.
No
yes.
way, and you got it signed. That's amazing.
Here, pull your hair back. Just
Yeah.
just
Oh,
to one
Jesus.
side, to one side. Yeah, Billy West right there in the middle. That's
Nice.
2025.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So this is the first thing I've cut out of that bed sheet.
Oh, that's
and-
amazing, though. That's great.
And I guess if anybody else wants a piece of it, you know how to get a hold of me. Like, I'm
Sure.
totally down to share it. So it's a piece of history. But anywho, so bed sheets.
You gotta like cut like pea stains out of some of these bed.
I do. And you know what? I've come across a couple.
figured.
No, and I say that. I'm like, I'll just cut around the pee stain if that's, you know.
And you can
I'll
and you
wash
can
'em.
totally, you know what? One thing that'll blast that shit is a power washer.
Sure.
Power wash, stand on that shit and power wash
But
that
you
shit.
know, maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just a little deranged. But if I'm thrifting and I find a sheet and I see a stain and, you know, I'm laundering these things, I'm cutting around the stains. But I have to admit, it makes my heart like, oh, somebody loved this sheet. Like, this
Well,
was
enough
a
to be on
love
it?
sheet.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
yeah,
hey.
enough to be on it.
This is mine.
If it ends up,
Especially if they were awake.
if it ends up, you can get a graphic, and it's still all one color.
You can do the
I
all
think that
piece
works
so
out,
collection. There's some
yeah.
weirdos out there that might like those.
There,
Yeah. Charge a premium.
there you go.
Charge
for
a
the-
premium.
for the stains.
These are the all piece so collection.
The thing about the bed sheets that really touches my heart also is that they unlock memories. They unlock core memories that you have forgotten about. And when you see these things, you're like, oh my goodness, I had that bed sheet. Oh my goodness, that was my favorite show. And you're just like, boom, endorphins. And you feel warm and fuzzy.
Do you guys remember your first bed sheets that were like characters?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, mine was Ninja Turtles too.
We had a...
No, I didn't. I slept on the floor.
Oh.
It's because I was raised by wolves.
We had the 90s
Didn't work
Batman.
much.
The 90s Batman, the cartoon
Yeah.
Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite
Like the
shows
gray?
ever. No, the cartoon Batman.
On Fox. It was like a... Like
Oh,
Fox
when it was
cartoons.
black, deep black, yeah. That came on, but Gargoyles was on before that.
Yep.
That was a good
Exactly.
show, too.
Exactly right. You were right. Yes.
It's Gargoyles and then Batman, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
But I like to think that when people wear the things that I make out with the bed sheets when they're out and about, that then strangers and just the public
Can start to
see
pee
that.
on them, maybe? No, sorry.
I mean,
Sorry.
if you're into that. But no, but they then get to feel those endorphins. And with my art, I just want to make the world a more colorful, happy place that makes people feel good.
Well, and
There
you're
it
adding
is.
the
There it
and you're
is.
adding the bit
That's
of,
the right
and you're
way.
adding a bit of nostalgia to it, which really is awesome.
It unlocks
Yeah.
those happy memories.
Well, and
Well,
it's-
it makes people our age remember when we were 15.
Well, and it's bittersweet. You're like, when did you sometime in your life, you were never gonna have cool bed sheets again. They were just gonna be boring. They might be comfortable,
So-
but they weren't gonna have Wolverine on them.
As
Yeah.
I actually brought some patches that I would like for you guys to pick out. Should
Oh,
I wait
let's look.
for-
Look. Yeah, let's look. Let's
Yeah,
look.
yeah. We got nothing but time.
Okay, so these are patches that you can just iron on or safety
I
pin
love
on.
it. I love it.
Onto
And you make
anything.
these? You make these?
These are from my collection.
A collection? No, yes.
Oh, you said you brought up Kane and wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I saw that he was at.
All those stickers ended up on the. Oh, that's awesome.
What are you talking about?
The stickers on our case. That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. I had that sheet.
Did
Oh,
you?
Doc
Then
Ock.
you need it.
I did. I straight up had that one.
Then
I
you
know
need
what
that.
that
Oh,
is.
look at these.
Oh, turn those around. So this is the
Yes.
some of them are iron. Most of them are iron-ons.
Look at the Doc Ock on that one.
my
This
God,
one
yeah,
can't be too old. This is Potter, right? I mean, when did Potter come out?
Um,
Did the books precede the movies by a
It's
long
a
time?
long time ago. but-
Oh, look at the Legion of Doom.
Yep.
That's crazy. I know there's a ton of dudes out like Matt and Brian. They oh, in the Bushwhackers. What you guys know about the Bushwhackers?
Oh, my God,
you
the
said you had
Bushwhackers are so
strawberry
good.
shortcake.
So good.
I've got some strawberry shortcake in
That
there.
was the strawberry shortcake right there.
Yep.
This was. That wasn't strawberry shortake,
No,
but that
wasn't.
was.
That was
Yeah, it is.
oh, that is.
Yeah, but what was her name?
I don't know, but she's
This
Yeah,
was-
that's not her, but that's the bitch that's
that
with
was-
her.
Yeah, that was one.
That's
of
her
the,
friend.
One of the crew, you know.
That's her friend. That bitch that always was coming along with her. There she is, because she got the strawberry hat. Yeah, that's her.
That's strawberry shortcake.
That is.
And what was
Wow,
the date
that's-
on this one?
I had the whole room. I had the whole room set with the pink sheets and the.
1980.
And the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, even. And The
There's
Big Boss
Smurfette.
Man.
There's a
Look at
Smurfette.
these and the Smurfs.
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't watch a bunch. Did you guys watch a lot of Smurfs? I didn't watch Smurfs.
I watched Smurfs.
I was into Fraggle Rock. Y'all can't fuck with Fraggle Rock.
Oh, I don't.
I would love to find a Fraggle Rock bed
Yeah,
sheet.
I bet it's out there somewhere. That'd be
Yeah.
a tough one.
Yeah.
Like some of those obscure cartoons would be the ones I guarantee
Is that
that
the
you're
Big
looking
Boss
for.
Man?
Yeah.
That's the Big Boss Man.
And the Hulksters
That's
on
Big
those.
Boss Man.
So I want you guys to pick out like
Can we hang them in here? Are you okay?
absolutely. So that one should go to Annie.
I want the Bushwhackers.
You should have
The
that.
Bushwhackers
This
is the one I
this
want.
here,
Yep.
you think?
Hmm. Yeah. And it's kind of really big for a patch, but you could whatever you want, magnet to your refrigerator.
You got 8
or-
days to find something, or we're gonna.
Repossessed.
Whatever you want. You're so welcome.
I want the
Oh, that one's like a bandana.
Bushwhackers. Is mine.
God, yes. That is amazing.
Most Smurfs were helpful sons of bitches. That one bitched a lot, but the rest of them were a bunch of helpful guys.
Right?
Gargamel.
Gargamel.
And his cat?
Azrael.
Azrael.
Right.
Fucking deep. Look at that. I couldn't name one of them bitches.
All right. Now,
Smurfette, the
now
girl,
can
that's
you
the
can
one.
you name the Smurfs?
Or what was the chief's name? The main dude.
Papa
Papa
Smurf.
Smurf. The only one with red.
I knew that.
Um,
Easiest one. That's the
and then there's
No,
like
Smurfette was the easiest one for me.
Baker Smurf, Handy Smurf, like
Now Smurfette was created by Gargamel.
that's right. That's right.
Calm down with the folklore.
I found out
I
that
know the lore here.
I found out that Smurf.
Maybe we should write some new
birthday.
Smurf.
we're 30 good.
Maybe we should write some new fucking Smurf books.
July
Don't take
31st
my Bushwhackers.
is Smurfette's birthday, which I just learned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Why aren't there more parties for this?
Well, maybe there will
I'm
should
saying.
be.
Hey, so I just learned that there's a bunch of parties for Mrs. Roper
Roper.
Is that from a TV
from
show?
the Ropers. Oh, okay. So there was Three's Company that had Jack Ritter,
Okay.
one of these guys, and Mr. Roper was the landlord. Mrs.
Okay.
Roper was his wife.
Jack
there was
Ritter's
a
not
spin-off after this, and Mrs. Roper had the big moo-moos, the big thing, red hair. So there are big parties that happen where everybody dresses up like Mrs. Roper goes out.
My brain deleted because Jack Ritter's not the name of that guy.
John Ritter.
There it is. Thanks.
That's his dad. Jack Ritter actually is.
Sorry, it made my brain hurt for a minute because I like John Ritter. He's funny. He was in the Problem Child movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he was in Scrubs too before he died. Poor guy. He was a cool dude.
John Ritter?
Yeah, he's dead. He's been dead a long fucking time. So when you like transferred over to crocheting,
Yeah.
fuck John Ritter, he's dead. We'll move on. We'll move on. He did a couple good shows. You know, he did what he did. So like, did it seem more fun creating something out of nothing than just sewing? Is that what it's changed to, or are you still doing sewing too at the same time?
I'm still sewing, but I am crocheting more than I am sewing at the moment. And as far
Kind of a new challenge, kind of new
yeah, a new challenge, a new hobby. Yarn is so beautiful, and it's kind of like you want to have it all. Like, but
fun. So where do you shop for your yarns at? Is there like you got to fight old ladies at like 9 o'clock when the truck comes in at like some place?
sometimes on the internet, like
Okay.
for like yarn sales online, but Joanne Fabrics is liquidating and closing. Like
Oh, wow. Really?
all 800 stores in our country.
Don't we
are
have one?
just-
Don't we have one?
We have 2.
Oh.
And they're like, you can't find hardly any yarn in there right now. It's all gone.
So what are you gonna do when that place closes?
Oh, internet.
Amazon.
Yeah, just okay. So there's like there's places all over. I really like.
You don't
this.
want that cheap yarn.
Well, I would think you want to see it. You want to feel it. You want to know.
You want to bathe in it.
Absolutely.
You want to, run.
roll
Well,
around, get
this is-
tangled.
this
I want to
is
get
what I
tangled
want.
in the yarn. I
wanna
really
run
do.
across-
Well, I'm just saying this is what I want, right? Like you want to feel it. You want to know it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Is there like grades? And I know there's sizes, obviously,
there is.
Mm-hmm.
but is there? Do you know by the brand or by what you're buying if you know the quality of it? I mean, you've been in this a little bit, so you know.
yeah, a little bit. Like Red Heart yarn is scratchy, and some of it's not as nice as.
Yeah, I can see your
other-
face. Fuck that yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yarn sucks.
But
don't want
but I
that
do
scratchy
like,
shit.
but I do, but they say, oh, once you wash it, then it's
The best
it's
then?
softens up. Honestly, I'm not a yarn snob at all. Like I love all the yarn. I love all the different weights of yarn. So you have like right now, this is like a worsted weight. This is a 4.
So we could barely pull in a fish with that one. We need a little heavier yarn.
Sure. I bet you could reel one in with that, though.
I don't know if there's like test strength to this stuff.
Yeah.
But
How many pounds?
all the yarn weights, all the different yarn fibers. Some people are purists in the sense that they only want to use cotton yarn or wool yarn. Acrylic yarn is like, it's plastic. And if it's pretty, I want to make something with it.
Well, if it's something you're not wearing, you kind of want it to last. So that might be the kind of shit you want to use.
Sure, you're right.
Well, I will tell you that wool for me would be hard on my head.
You have an allergy. Some people have allergies.
Well, Andy,
it's
you
not
wanna...
even that. It's just it is insulating, and I
Absolutely.
kind of grew my own wool hat. You know what I mean? Like with dreadlocks, I have that handle.
And that's another thing, like cotton yarn. I love it. I will use cotton yarn to make more like to the skin wearable.
Yeah.
Clothes like
'Cause
shorts.
it'll breathe better.
It'll breathe better.
And it's comfortable.
Acrylic yarn. You want to see what I'm making with acrylic yarn?
Please,
What are you
thank
doing?
you.
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. So I want to preface this by saying I am not a pattern designer.
Okay, I thought there was going to be some like weird fetish shit you're about to say. Like, I am not a...
I'm not
Cut
a pattern.
his mic off.
Well, I didn't know what... I mean, I didn't know what we're getting into here.
Now I lost what I was going to say. Thanks. No.
You are not a pattern designer.
I'm not a pattern designer. Thank you. It takes a lot of math. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of brain to like design a pattern. But there are some really brilliant people out there who have done all this, and here's the pattern. It's up to you as the artist to take this pattern and add your own touch to it.
Add your canvas to it, kind of.
Colors, whatever.
Make it yours.
So it's kind of the skeletons of what to do a little bit.
Octopus.
Oh, that's badass.
So
Oh, look at the beads or the little suction cups.
I love it. I love
Oh,
that.
the beads are the suction cups.
I got 2 of them. You both can and here's the other one.
Oh, these are awesome.
So this is the pattern designer for these. Yep, right. Absolutely. Crafty
You
Intentions.
have to do that.
And he loves purple. Purple's his favorite color.
I
had
love
to
them.
do that.
I do that too. So it's all good.
So I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one. And with that one in particular, because that one's mine.
How do you like question?
This is where he goes.
Yeah.
It does. I'm not mad at it. I'm at all of it. How do you crochet it so they spin like this? That had to be a pattern too, huh?
So crochet, if you will.
So look, it makes them like stay octopusy. That's crazy.
You have your stitches, and you can put a stitch in a stitch, or you can add 2 stitches in 1 stitch, right? You could put 2 stitches in 1 stitch, or you could put 3, or 1 in 1, right? Or you can decrease, where you take 2 stitches and
Wind it tighter.
I would show you here in just a second but like you can take 2 stitches and turn it into 1 on top, because you're doing a row at a time.
It makes it like curvy.
Yeah, that's cool. It creates a spiral pattern.
Yep, and so that's how that happens.
That's
is
badass.
You're decreasing.
Yeah, that's badass.
I think. Put a bottle opener right there.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
You know,
How much are these?
I think put a bottle opener.
So I sell mine
That would be awesome.
for 45,
45?
which is not to undercut my other fellow artisans, but I sell to my friends. And again, the reason why I even started creating in the first place is I couldn't afford all the cool shit that I saw and wanted.
Oh my God,
So
You made it.
I made it. And so I charge 45 for these. You can find them on Etsy, the same exact pattern.
What's the hour? What's the hour's worth on one of these bad boys for you?
It's
Shit, this
6 at least.
at least.
But
look at this.
You should have a crochet off.
So good.
thank you.
They're badass. The way that makes it spin up is so cool, and it looks like tentacles with the
Yeah.
beads.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I love this Crafty Intentions gal.
I love
And
it.
so here's another one that these are from her pattern books. And
This guy, I instantly like. I don't know what it is, but I'm on his team.
and then
He's got a lot of spunk.
like eyeballs.
Nice.
They're fun.
So if we catch you at a festival, this is what we're going to see at your
Yep.
booth.
Turn that around, Austin. So
Look at this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, these are
the teeth
badass.
on him. I love his teeth.
Yeah, the arms I like because they're ridiculously long, like a sock puppet. Like the sock
I was
puppet.
trying to go for Slimer, didn't quite nail it, but yeah.
No, I think you totally nailed it.
I think we came up with a new guy. We came up with a new guy.
I totally love it.
So you got some shows coming up that you sell these at, correct?
Yes.
You get to be a part of some music festivals. It's always badass to be a vendor at those things.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Aaron get the chance to be a vendor at a few things like Diaper Jam and Damn Jam. So
Heck
come out to
yeah.
those. So what are your shows coming up?
So my show's coming up. I just want to make sure I get the dates right. Let's see here.
Nobody's rushing you. We need no hurry.
April 6th. It's a Sunday.
April
From
6th.
11 to 5 is the 5th Mo Pigs Backyard Bonanza.
Oh, bad. That's our family.
I'm so excited to
Mo
be
Pigs
there.
is our family. Make sure you get out to the Backyard Bonanza and everything at Mo Pigs and Collectibles.
Mm-hmm.
Get over there and talk to Aunt. Get over there and talk to Stephanie. We love them people over there.
Yes, so that's Sunday, April 6th.
Yeah, and that's a big deal, guys. That's their Backyard Bonanza. I think this is the 5th one,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
correct?
5th one.
And what they do is, I don't know if you haven't been to Mo Pigs, they have a giant back lot behind their place. They set up vendors. They give art a chance that day. They're selling a bunch of their collectibles, a bunch of their stuff that's inside, which is all kinds of video game to action figures to and then custom art from Stephanie. So all that shit's on sale. I mean, that is a goddamn great time to get down there.
Oh, I'm excited.
It is. It's a lot of
It'll
fun.
be my first time,
I'm
and
glad that you're getting in on that.
Hey,
You're
Really
you're
cool
gonna
vintage toys.
you're gonna
Really
you're
cool
gonna love it.
vintage, awesome.
And this for vendors, this is one of the
Things
best.
like this are just gonna work.
But like
out.
this is gonna be
and
perfect.
the bed
for-
sheet. I'm gonna have a bunch of denim vests,
little
all
dude?
sizes.
If you want to do if you do a bunch of this style stuff,
I will.
wrestling and like action figure stuff,
Yeah.
it'll go over with that crowd like a
Absolutely.
It'll go over with that crowd great.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Aunt over there and Stephanie are doing something great. They're at they're between Zoo Boulevard and Central on West Street, right there in the old game exchange. So
Yep.
make sure you get over there and support everything they got going on at Mo Pigs. We love them.
Yes, we do too.
They're going to be back on the show here
Amazing.
soon.
Heck yeah. And
Well,
then
Aunt keeps wanting to do his own like animals that he wants to make too. So I keep trying to convince him to make those.
He makes toys,
Yeah, he makes toys kind of too.
like 3D prints.
But yeah, anyway,
cool.
Yeah,
next
really
show.
cool.
yes, let's see, April 12th
Ooh, back pretty close.
and the 13th is the 20th annual Spring Great Plains Renaissance Festival.
Oh, nice. You're over there at Sedgwick County Park.
Yes, over at Sedgwick County Park.
Nice. That'll be a
Excellent.
lot of fun. Get over there at Sedgwick County Park, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be another cool. I mean, you could do a lot of shit.
I've been working on a pirate outfit.
Arr.
Do you think I'd be welcome there?
Absolutely. They have
Ish.
a whole
Pirates
Ish.
yes, they have like a pirate
That's
troop.
That's not Renaissance, really.
It's not.
No, there's a pirate troop.
This is
like
medieval
it's a
shit
really
more.
big deal. The Scallywags
Huh?
is a troop.
It
that
is.
Yeah,
has-
Scallywags are great.
Yeah,
actually.
you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Not time period friendly.
that's
you know
kind
what,
of-
Austin? I'm gonna Aaron. We need to crochet you an octopus to put on your shoulder
And he needs a
for
pirate
the
hat.
pirate.
Fuck parrots.
Yeah.
Dude, the octopus is way cooler than a fucking parrot.
Octopi for me.
Yes.
I mean, that whole dude knew that in Pirates of the Caribbean turned his whole face into an octopus. It was way better than a
Yeah,
parrot.
yeah. See, way better than his other face.
I don't know
So
about that.
this was acrylic yarn, right? We were
Okay.
talking about acrylic, and so it's really fun to make, stuff like this. They call them. I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but like arigurumi. Arigurumi is.
I'm not even going to tackle that one.
I know.
Sounds very Japanese.
It is,
Like,
and it's more that it's the term for making like toys and stuff.
okay, okay.
But then there's cotton yarn, and I happen to have something
Okay.
that.
Uh-oh.
Cotton
So
yarn.
cotton yarn.
See, that's what I'm familiar with. I know.
So I was requested to make a couple. Well, a hat for a head that was really big with a lot of hair.
Well, sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I
That's
want
what
you
I
to pick
said.
one of these.
Oh my goodness.
This is for you. One of them is for you. So and you can
If
see.
you choose wrong, we push you
there's
down the stairs.
There's two different hats right there. So and you can. And this is a good example
Try
of
'em on.
like
Yeah. Well, hold on.
the difference of yarn. They're both 100% cotton. It's the same pattern, but the black one is a little bit stiffer. It will soften up, and it might be a little bit tighter. This gray.
Yeah, but like, so when I buy my hats, they're tighter. They have to break in a little bit. You see how big that one is?
Yes.
Look at this.
That looks like you've been wearing it as a diaper.
This is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Is that underwear? Look at the size of that moose.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I get it.
Try the other one.
I like that.
You're not gonna try the other one?
Well, look, I kind of want to like see how it is. You know, there's a whole thing when you try a hat.
All right. Well, apparently.
What? You don't
I don't
wear
wear
a
hats
hat,
anymore.
so yeah, there you go. You don't wear
Well,
hats. You don't know.
When I wore hats, all I wore was 5950s. I wore ball caps. I was a ball hat wearer.
So that one's a little bit softer. I think it might be a little bit smaller than the black one, but not that it can't.
Just a touch, isn't it?
And that's because
Yeah, I can see a vein poking out of your forehead.
the yarn was a little bit
There's
thinner.
also breeze. It breaks.
Well, yeah, you'll sweat it up and change it up later
I
tonight.
like the way that one looks. Actually.
I like the gray one.
I like the. I'm not gonna lie. I like the gray
really
one
do
better.
like the gray one.
Well, the pattern on the gray one is fucking tight.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Well, it looks different. You know what I mean? It like hits different.
It's a little bit different yarn, and
Is that what it is?
just that's the only thing that's the variable.
Just put a hat on, Jesus. Sorry, that ain't fair. That's not funny.
I won't murder you.
Sorry, that is not funny. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry. Because I need two hats with the hair I got, so I ain't got nothing to say.
So this one's very loose. This one's taken me many years to like get that way. These are both tight, but I like them a whole lot. I mean,
They both look good on you. I'm not going to say you could go wrong. I don't
Oh
think.
yeah. And I really like them.
You'll sweat them out. You'll sweat both of them
They're
out.
both bred. They're both about the same way. I think I like the gray. I like the gray.
I like the gray
this
one,
one
too.
fits a little bit better, but this one
It will break in,
They all do.
and
They all
then
do.
like
Thank you. That's
you're
amazing. That's
thank
beautiful.
Annie. So
I didn't say anything earlier about the hats coming today.
And he bought me a hat. That's what's happened. All right.
she was thinking about you.
Hey, I will go 50% on your first drink tonight.
Yeah, I'll pay for the ice. I'll pay for the ice on that drink tonight. I got your ice all night long.
I got it.
You be drinking cold
That's awesome. Thank you.
cold drinks tonight.
You're very welcome.
So, how often when we come to see you at a festival when you're selling stuff, do you have hats for sale and stuff like that? Is that part of it too? So, like kind of run us through what your booth looks like.
Okay, so good question, because I will hyperfixate on a pattern and just make like 20
So
of
we
something.
get 20 of these guys, and that's it.
Right now, I mean, eventually.
Buy them while they're
yes.
hot, guys. We got
Yes.
these.
So
I still like that guy the best.
I hyperfixate on something, and then it's like seasonal too. So I will just kind of move from pattern to pattern. Right now, my hyperfixation is the octopuses, and I've been making these
They're super
cowls that are really freaking cool. I was wearing one when I came in. I think they are.
Give us a look at that. What does that look like?
Yeah, the cowl.
Because when I hear that, I hear Batman. I hear Batman. I'm Batman.
So
He wears a cowl. Fuck off.
they're ornamental, they're functional and pretty, and I think that's like the best when something can be both. And so,
You guys lean towards functional or lean towards pretty?
they can
Both
be layered.
need to be present.
I like it when it's both.
So this is a turtleneck cowl
I love it.
standalone.
That's great.
So do you wear? Do I roll naked with this? What do I got to do with the rest of this? How do you? But really, for real though, like.
okay,
do you,
so I'm gonna take
you
off
put it
my
with a jacket or like how does this work?
Yeah.
quick.
Just remember talking to the mic. You're good.
So with this, I make
Oh, yes.
Okay.
so it's an
There you
extra
go.
layer.
All right, I like
And
it.
then if you want, you can be all bandito.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's all the yeah.
I made them with hoods too, but like I said, functional and pretty. So with the yarn,
What's one of those bad boys
I
going to run
like
us?
it. I think it's great.
45 is my magic number. I feel like $45.
Everything's $45, people.
Pretty much like.
Get you an octopus. Roll out of here with a fucking.
I feel like that's a price that like people can afford. And I want people to be able to afford the things
I
I'm
feel like
making.
that's the very nice price. Okay,
It is.
I
Yeah,
think,
because
It absolutely
I
is.
guarantee
I
she
think
works
if you
her
put
ass off
the
on these.
exact same thing in a different
Oh, I
climate, you'll get 125.
Well, yeah, when it's
Oh,
colder,
absolutely,
You know, it's
absolutely. Now,
hard to
that
sell on a hot day.
I'm
45.
just saying, it's where it's sold.
I
all
could,
day.
dude, I'd dig it, dude. I'd roll one under a fucking with a hoodie on or like a zip up jacket on.
That's what I do, and
All
I
fucking
sell
day
them
long.
to dudes too. Like I can make them really big. Like I can.
Can you? Can we get Wolverine on these bad boys?
I mean, don't tempt me with it. You tempt guitar.
I want
I'm
a
like,
bushwhackers thing.
Hey, there's always a customization charge.
yes,
Yeah. Well, are you open to taking like random make me weird shit?
yes, always.
Because you do
Please
have
fill
a,
out the consultation form for $15.
Yeah. But you have made a banjo completely out of crochet.
I
Oh my
have.
god, that looked awesome. That was
Thank
really
you.
cool.
I did freeform that, like no pattern. Like I was like, I
This
want
is
to
my
make a banjo.
banjo.
And
Nobody makes a pattern for a banjo.
Why don't you make the pattern?
I should. And the reason why I didn't bring it tonight was I needed to restring it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
Like I took the
It's worth the joke even if you didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
I took the strings off of it.
Dun-dun.
Like,
That's the best excuse.
It's the best joke been written on this show in a long time.
and then I just didn't want to mess with it. But anywho, so hit me up on Facebook world, like be my Facebook friend, and those
Give
are
everybody your stuff.
my homie hookup friend like prices.
Don't pay the full price. Don't let her charge you less.
Well,
The
and
lady
you know
works
what?
hard on these
a
damn
lot
things.
of times my friends tip me nicely, and that
That's
just
nice.
warms my heart. Okay.
And I will say, challenge you.
Yes. I
Challenge
love
you.
custom orders. The thing about
Yes.
custom orders is
What are you challenging her?
I'm
Oh,
just
to a
saying-
new
I'm just
order.
saying challenge you.
I thought you was about to challenge her. I thought you needed like a pirate hat or something.
I'm that motherfucker. I am that guy.
and I feel pretty confident that I can do it.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, like send me a friend request. Like I'm gonna accept it. I share my art.
How do we do that? Where do we find you? Put it right in that camera right there.
Juliet Cellador. That's it. Just type that into
And it's
Facebook.
CELL.
ADOR.
Just like it sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, and so we hit her up if you like any of her merch. You can catch her at 2 coming up events. We got her at what was the one we're fucking just go through them again.
Mopigs.
She's gonna be at the Mopigs
Mopig.
backyard extravaganza, and then you're gonna be 2 days at what's the next one?
The Renaissance
The
Festival.
Renaissance Festival,
Amazing.
That's gonna be
and
a
that's
lot
always
of
a lot of fun. That's
It
right.
is.
That's right by I live right by there.
We'll stop by and say
Yeah,
hello.
I used to go in there a ton. Well, I grew up with the Renaissance Festival when it was at Newman University.
I remember those
When
days.
I was a kid, they would always take us like we would go to field trips to that. And but yeah, then they finally moved it over to Sedgwick County Park, and it's found a home there. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, you could walk through there as a pirate. Everybody know you were fucking way out of pocket. But we could do it. I'd pirate with you. No, I wouldn't. That was a bull-faced lie.
I'm not gonna pirate in a place that I should knight. You know.
Yeah, I think we should go get knighted.
Here's the thing there.
Could you make a knight helmet with like opens and closes? They'll charge you for that shit.
Absolutely.
That'd be like $2,000.
And that's the wild thing about crochet. Like you see these TV shows, like is it cake or like these fashion sewing,
Is it cake? Yeah.
right? Like
I
why
love that show.
there needs now
Until
that
they
I'm
cut it, it's
talking
kinda
about
weird.
this
It
is
weirds
probably
me
going to
out.
happen, but like there should be a crochet show where it's like,
Is it real or is it crochet?
can you crochet it?
Oh, can you crochet it?
Can you?
Let's
do
start it right now. Why we wait for the bug?
I have a studio sitting right here.
Can you do
it.
portraits of people?
Yes, you can literally crochet anything.
Can you do it?
Can you?
Yeah, I bet you. I mean, not to
Could
like.
you crochet
I
our
believe in
logo?
you. I believe
Could
in
you
you.
crochet our logo?
Yes, I probably could.
I believe in you.
Like it's.
That'd be
how do I say
cool.
it? Like it's not that hard. It's just learning how to
I have a
Get
hard
started.
time, getting shoes on sometimes.
times, but
I have a hard time waking up. So
The socks are my
I guess
least favorite.
what I'm really trying to say is it's a lot easier than people think it is. And once you get past that first week of learning how to use your left and your right hand, that's the challenge.
well, it's really a system we learn, right?
Muscle memory, like
Yeah.
with your left hand, and because all these stitches are
The more
essentially.
we know it, the faster it goes.
Y'all gonna try it?
You
No.
want to try? I did bring.
No,
you don't
yeah, I'll
have
try.
to.
It. I'll try.
You'll try.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
try.
do it right
I'll
now.
try it.
Okay.
I mean, you brought it.
How
I
much
did.
time- how much
I
time
did.
you
I
got?
brought some yarn.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
We can
fine.
go as long. This show doesn't have to end in an hour.
Well, 5 minutes to an hour when it
shit.
normally doesn't. So.
Okay,
I've done 2-hour shows.
Not with me.
Well,
Put that shit down.
I'm gonna give you this one.
Okay. I like this color too.
Sometimes
You.
you gotta,
I do
sometimes you
too.
gotta crochet in
Right
it.
about right in my alley. Here.
That's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
I'll give you purple. Actually,
purple guy.
I'm gonna start you off with your slip knot. So a slip knot is kind of where you get started.
So you're giving me baby steps so I don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes. And you
Do
do
you
a
have
slip
any other
knot.
ones?
And then I brought big.
I'm gonna let you show me, and then I'll pretend like I
Okay.
did it, and say I'm further along.
Well, we're gonna do it all together.
Simple.
So there's your
Okay.
start. Let me make sure you got this.
I already feel lost.
I'm gonna.
Nope, I didn't do it. I tried.
I'm so happy about this bushwhackers thing.
So. Oh, let me get
So
you-
I'd rather just try. I'd be wrong.
We
Just
need a little
FYI,
longer
I'd
tail.
rather just try.
Okay. There's your start.
All right.
And I'm gonna be fair here and.
We are crafty. We get around. We're crafty. We're always down.
Okay. So with your, are you?
I'm right-handed. I'm
Right.
right-handed. Do I put what do I put in one hand?
You're right-handed too. Okay.
Yes.
So the right hand is the hook hand.
So you
here.
hold the big
Bring
giant
the
hook.
hook in. Inside,
Okay. And with your
inside.
left hand, you're gonna take and you're gonna go, and then you're gonna wrap it. So the finger's gonna go underneath,
On,
and then just kind of. Oh. Wait.
she doesn't even. I feel like we have bad coaching.
Well, I do it so fast. So okay. All right.
Yeah.
Grab
I
it.
get it. I get it.
Grab it, and then go under it. Let me try that again.
And I just
Right.
made this shirt.
Grab it. With your
Diaper
pinky.
Jam 2020.
Grab it with your pinky, and then take your 3 fingers and go underneath.
Oh, I'm already lost.
There you go. I got you. I got
Okay,
you.
and then your
That one?
that one. You're in your
Ring
thumb.
finger.
The ringy.
Your ring finger and your thumb. Grab that tail.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
This is the hardest part. Once you get this
Okay,
down, you're
okay,
going.
okay, all right,
So-
whatever.
That was the greatest timing on that noise I've ever heard in my life.
Fuck.
All right, and then you're gonna take your hook, and you're gonna go under that.
Under the
Yep, and then pull it through your loop.
pull it. All right, okay. So you're talking about this one.
Yep.
Prep?
Yeah, he's already there. He's made 2 shirts already, everyone. Aaron and Austin show shirts for sale by Yarn.
Yep.
Here's the thing: is we can always.
Maybe you need 2 hooks. Try putting this one in there.
I always had to hate you. So,
You want to try one more time? You want to give it one more honest shot?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on now.
All right. So slip knot.
You want to try my yarn? It's purple.
It's so weird. So we're
It's using your left
we're doing
hand,
this, we're doing this.
and then just go ahead and put your hook in there,
In where? In
and
this
then
one.
that hole. Yep.
I got it.
Now take your long string and pull it, just to give it a tight, snug fit.
So, like, leave that alone.
Snug it. You're not snugging it.
I am lost. I'm gonna fucking lie to you, man.
He's down the hallway.
Go like that.
See how snug it is?
Okay.
Snug
So
now.
now what? Now,
Now,
it's gonna
that
snug.
long part you're gonna grab with your pinky.
This one. I'm gonna
Yep,
it
you grab with your pinky. Now take your 3 fingers and go underneath.
And he's
There
not
you
doing
go.
it.
And
I
then
know how to do it.
No, you don't.
grab with your thumb. So your index, your pointer finger.
Dude, I think you need 2 hooks.
There.
Do you?
There, hey.
Because
I
Hey,
can't do
I'm
it
there.
well.
I'm there. I'm there.
Try third
and
hook.
then grab it.
Look, you got it perfect.
You fucked me up. You fucked me up.
Dude, I hooked it for you perfect.
Asshole.
And this is how we get tangled in the yarn.
But sometimes we invent new. Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. You just created
Was
a
that a
trend.
thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're now yo-yoing.
It's like
Still it.
maybe Jacob's.
Annie, go ahead.
Which
This is all I do.
Okay.
Because I'm not that good at it and I don't do much, so you can just hold it there. But you gotta. And then I do it wrong, but
there is no wrong way.
it's the easy way.
This looks
If
like
it
a
works,
good
it works, right?
And I guess the part that I'm
And then all
trying
of a
to show
sudden
you
have
guys,
socks.
where you're wrapping it around your finger, that is
Keep going. We
tension.
need socks. My feet are cold.
You're creating a tension. And Annie, you're awesome. Like,
I was expecting socks. I guess I get nothing. bracelet, maybe? No, not even that. All right.
Your left hand is all about controlling the tension, and so there's 1,000,001 ways that you can.
Look,
hold
she's already
it.
got something going over there.
Dude, she's already halfway to like a scarf.
Dude, that's because you didn't use 2 hooks. I think you need to try 2 hooks. You'll be twice as fast.
Have you ever seen like those videos of the heavy metal crocheting?
No.
I want to see crochet. I want to see it crochet off like people like crochet at each other, like it's a rap battle.
Pretty awesome.
you could make
I
the-
think I'm getting it.
I told you. You use 2 hooks, you can get it in a second.
Well, you know what? I think just even trying is brave and admirable and cool.
So, what was the first thing you made?
I appreciate you, but no, I can't.
Yeah, you suck.
I think it was a poncho, and it.
You didn't go for something easy. You went
Well,
a poncho's big. I feel like.
Or
Right.
granny square, just learning the stitches,
Awesome.
Yeah.
wearable
Something that was kind of monotonous.
or big stitches that I thought it's repetitious. I can just do the same thing over and over, and it'll be easy in that regard.
Well, we got a bunch of cool shit coming up. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Diaper Jam. She's going to be at Backyard Bonanza. There's Aaron and Austin show coming up. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. Hope you guys hang out with us. And what was your second show? The second show was
Renaissance Festival.
Renaissance Festival. I always forget that one. That one's.
Oh, yeah.
What are they charging to get in the Renaissance Festival these days?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's not bad. It's
I
not.
haven't been in a hot minute.
I'm gonna say it's between $6 and $12.
I'm going to say it's free,
you're
so a
right,
bunch of
right.
people show up, and then half of those people will still probably go in because they drove.
Let's tell everyone it's about $15, and they'll be pleasantly surprised when they show up and it's less.
I think if you say you bring something that you made out of yarn, you get in free. I don't know if the people that run that show would agree to that, but hey, this has been a really fun show. Thanks for showing us your art.
Thank you for having me on here, you guys.
Yeah, thanks for showing us your passion. Guys, if you want anything cool, crocheted, or even sounds like she's a seamstress, can make all kinds of cool shit. So if you got some, you should get together with Eddie Legacy. He's another fun fashion designer of ours.
I would
friends of
love
ours.
to.
Clothing line.
Yeah, he loves that kind of shit.
Yes.
Like making cool clothing
give
lines.
him some cool patches. Do
Oh,
a
he would totally
collaborative
be in.
series.
Dude,
Oh,
I
that'd be
would love
great.
that.
That'd be
I
great.
would love
Eddie, if you're watching this,
I want to buy that. I want to
Yeah.
buy that.
I'll even try to. If Eddie's not watching this, I'll try to get you guys in touch.
Yes, please.
You guys would a collab from
Oh,
you
that'd
guys
be
would be
so good.
awesome. A collab from you guys would be awesome.
And I am a gate swinger opener.
Same with us, man. We don't have no hate. I don't care if you do 10 podcasts a week. We'll
Oh.
have you on the show. We don't give a fuck.
And speaking of which,
Rising tides, right, baby?
The cows that I make, the wild oleander hooded cowl scarf. This is by Wickedly Handmade. They're really cool people. She does the pattern design.
That's the pattern, but you make it.
Really cool.
And then her
No,
husband
fuck
makes
that bitch. You
crochet
make
hooks.
it. That- you-
Well, I have my
Sorry,
I have my
baby.
own modified version of it with my turtleneck. She does hers differently. but
No,
I
hers
do-
sucks. Yours is way more comfortable.
Oh no, she's awesome. Hey,
From my understanding,
the
you've
crochet
completely
community- You know what?
Brand.
I wouldn't be surprised if you have 15
Fuck you.
people coming after you now because
No,
the
fuck
crochet community. Okay, on a lighter note.
Well, that's the whole community. I think I can handle it.
Dude,
If
no,
all 15 of you come at me, I think I can handle it.
no, I'm saying at least.
Because 7 of you at least like the show.
At least. No, but this is a trip though.
There's 7 people watching.
Getting into crocheting, the community behind it, and these crochet artists, are influencers, and they have.
We don't
their
want to poke that
flock.
bear.
You don't. I'm kind of scared.
They're they'd make me a shirt that made me look weird in it when I wear it.
They're followers. They have certain these artists have followers.
Well, what I want you guys.
Well, I got 15 more jokes, so we might want to stop this.
what I want y'all to know is that Juliet is here to.
She's the gateway to the crochet community for us.
If you have questions, if you wanna learn.
She's also.
If you want to go down that rabbit hole, she's ready for you.
I will.
She's also someone we very much appreciate, and she's doing great things. Whatever the fuck Austin said, don't pay attention to that. Ever.
Well, the fucked up thing is, can you remember what I said?
God.
What'd I say?
Yeah, it was a bunch of.
See, you
bad
don't even know. You
bad
don't even
juju.
fucking know.
There's no bad juju here.
But sometimes we have to, you have to poke the. What I heard is don't poke the crochet bear.
Do you crochet ball gags, maybe? I mean,
Well,
do you do that in the next 35 seconds? Maybe.
I did.
She did butt plugs.
Oh my
I mean, crocheted.
All right, here we go. We ain't cutting the show now. You can't cut it now. Now we done opened a whole new tin of worms.
And he's
appreciate
known
the
to cut
love.
us off. I'm just gonna say.
So you did catnip butt plugs?
Yes. Yep. They were like.
Well, let me unwrap this. Is there any humans involved in this part of it? Are you making the catnip butt plugs only for cats?
For cats and just.
So there's a guy walking around with this butt plug.
No. They're shaped like butt
Oh,
plugs.
dude, you don't
They're
know
full
what
of
white people will
catnip.
do.
They're full of catnip, and they're a great conversation starter for.
Dude, there is like
I
8 dudes
believe
named
it.
Gary having their cat chase them around their house with
and
that in his ass.
giggling and just having the best time. It's
That's totally what's
hilarious.
happening.
All right. So the size of these butt plugs,
Yes,
are they
see?
human size?
Yes, see? Thank you.
Or are they cat sized?
Human size.
See?
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
See, that's it. Make your cat love you more. Make your cat love you more with catnip butt plugs.
Like I said, you can crochet anything.
Does your cat ignore you? Does your cat?
Oh my god! I see the whole thing. It's horrible.
And then that's what's fucked up is when you don't got it in there and the cat's mad and it's like trying to come up to your ass and you ain't got the cat.
I was expecting catnip. This is not what I signed.
This is a great product. I think.
It doesn't actually go up anything's butt. It's just a cat toy.
Thank you, Andy.
But if you make something like a butt plug, people are gonna adventure into the unknown.
You know what? No, when they see a crocheted butt plug, what is
They're
going to
doing
happen? No, they're going to think about what they could put in their butts.
That
Like-
they're not gonna have to think about. You already gave them a thing
Can
to
we
do it.
fucking end this show now?
You know what?
Can you imagine your cat chasing you around your house? That thing's jumping at your ass the whole time. All right, good night, everybody. We love you. Aaron and Austin show. Check out everything. Juliet Cellador. She's got a bunch of cool stuff, guys. If you want anything made custom, get with her.
Don't judge her on this podcast.
If you're still listening,
Yeah.
catnip
It's
butthole
not
seems to
her
be like a
fault.
new
It's not her
revolutionary thing.
fucking
I feel like we should corner the market. Someone's
I
gonna
didn't fucking do that.
step in.
I'm the one who crocheted it, so like.